All right, welcome to NeNe's Damn Podcast. Finally made it, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who I am NeNe Gemini, the host with the most and a smile you can't forget. And today, I'm going to be talking to the party planners behind the scenes with my two favorite people, Miss Ashanti from ASA Event Group and the one and only DJ Dady Phatts. They got like 13, 14 jobs, okay?
Leslie, no.
So I am an event host. I'm a special event host. I'm a media personality. I am a professional hype woman. And so basically what I do is keep the flow of the program going and just keep the vibes. And so with these two people, you can't have a vibe without the DJ.
That's
you
right.
Can't have a vibe without the event planner, event coordinator, the wedding designer, the florist. So first off, let me introduce Miss Ashanti from ASA Events. Ashanti got like 12 jobs too. She has the party bus, right?
Yes.
Party bus. She does florist design. Floral design. She does event coordinator, planner.
Right. So as an event planner, it does include me managing people's events. So that's the event management side of it.
Okay, so break it down. What is the difference between event coordinator and a planner for the people that don't know?
So coordinators, sometimes they just come in the day of and make sure everything is done. They just keep the timeline going.
Mm-hmm.
But the planner, she plans the vision, the theme, the vendors, everything. So once I finish planning the entire party, on the day of the event, there's the coordination part to make sure everything stays on schedule, on track. All of the vendors that were secured are there on time, in place. Just managing the timeline for the night.
So how did you get into that field?
So I knew as a child that I wanted to be not an event professional, but I knew I was going to be an entrepreneur. I just didn't know exactly what it was going to be. I think that my love for being around family and hosting events in my home with my loved ones is a part of me. So I've just always had like a hospitality feel. And then once I planned my wedding, that just like, okay, this is it. And then someone else asked me to plan their wedding, and then just planning events for family and friends is how I got into the field. And as I started to learn and find mentors that mentored me in the business, my passion grew for it and grew into I end up getting into the design aspect of it.
Nice. Now, a party and event ain't a party if you ain't got no good music.
Oh, absolutely.
And listen, if y'all don't know DJ Dady Phatts, you've been in the game because I remember you from like Coco Bongos.
Yes.
Coco Bongos, because I moved up here from Fort Lauderdale probably like 2005. So me and my roommates, we were going to Ultra Lounge.
Oh man.
Oh, but no, wait, it was Club Sin.
Yes.
Club Sin, then Ultra Lounge, and then what's the one? TKO.
TKO, yep.
Yeah, and so I remember you from back then. So how long you been a DJ?
I've started learning at the age of 14. Going to my brothers, they used to live in Miami, and I would take the tri-rail every weekend and just go down there to pick me up. And they had the two Technique 1200s in the living room with the speakers and everything, because they were DJs themselves, and they used to do like underground radio. They used to do parties. So I would go on the weekend and just learn, and they'd be sitting there like, "Oh, you messing up. Do it this way, do it that way." But it was like they were teaching me, and then like if I had like 3 days off from school, or if I had time, I would go down there, and I would because I looked older than I was, they would sneak me into a party that they were DJing, and I'd be the one that helped them set up the equipment. I'm pulling the equipment out the U-Haul, and while they're, talking to the pretty girls, I'm the one breaking down the equipment.
So you was the street team.
I was the roadie. I was putting the vinyl away. I was, putting the wires away, putting the extension cords away.
Right.
But I was learning.
Right.
And then officially, like I would say by the age of 21, I was doing my first club.
What was the first club?
Nessa Dorman, man. Shout out to the amazing Chico from the Damn Dogs. He gave me an opportunity. You know, he kind of broke off from the Damn Dogs, and I don't know why he chose me, but you know, one day he called me up. He's like, man, I'm doing this club. It's called Nessa Dorman. It was downtown Clematis, and he was like, you know, do you want to come over here and DJ with me? And at the time, like, the amazing Chico was like, he was hotter than fish grease, like the hottest DJ in Palm Beach. Like I said, yeah, you know, Raylo, Pup, and shout out to Raylo and Pup too. They helped me out a lot. Like they got my, you know, I had a radio bug, and they helped me, you know, with my radio bug. They helped me, you know, like learning radio through the underground, and they even threw me in the fire DJing. And I remember the tunnel. They're like, man, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. And let me DJ. And I was playing all this New York music, and man, I got booed.
Oh yeah.
People were like, man, get them out of here. You know, but like they, you know, Raylo and Pup and Mandingo, like they kind of pulled me to the side. They're like, man, you can't play that New York music from Palm Beach, in South Florida. So once that happened, you know, like I said, like a little bit later on, then Chico brought me on in Nessa Dorman, and I just sat there and I soaked it up. My mind, like with me DJing, I'm very versatile, and I enjoy up north music. I enjoy southern music. I enjoy West Coast everything. So I'm kind of like can play wherever and however, and we'll play a little bit of everything. Right. But I had to, if I wanted to be in these clubs, I had to learn how to play like I'm in South Florida, especially Palm Beach. Right. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you right now, man. A lot of people say if you can DJ in Palm Beach, you can DJ anywhere. And I believe that 1,000%.
But why is that though? If you could DJ in
Palm Beach is tough, man. Palm Beach is tough. They'll let you know what's up. Yeah. If you suck, you suck. They'll let you know. Yeah. But if you're good, they'll let you know that you don't. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you know, like I said, I started at 21. I'm about to be 45 now. Wow. So 24 years in the game and 24 years in Palm Beach DJing. Thank you. I guess I'm doing good because the city, to this day, still supports me. Right. You know? Right. Still supports me, and it's beautiful, man. I'm blessed, really blessed.
Thank you for sharing. That's crazy because when so I'm from Broward, and when I first moved up here, I was used to fast, sped up music. Yep. So the first song that I heard, and it kind of was like brought me back to being in Broward was I don't know his name, but it say when I slide to the left, little more. What they do? Yeah, and I was like, okay, I like this. I like it. Palm Beach music had to grow on me. Yeah. Cause I was so used to hearing like Slick Vic, everything fast. We mic checking everything. Yes. And so then I come up here and I go to I think my first Palm Beach club was TKO. Yeah. Every Sunday, TKO. Every Sunday. I was like, "What is that? Total Knockout? We going to Total Knockout?"
You know, that was Big Mike at the time.
That was.
Yeah, Big Mike had that club, and you know, Big Mike had TKO, man, back in the day, and he was, you know, he came up through working with a lot of boxers. Oh, and few boxers, you know, they came together and with him and boom, TKO. But yeah, Mike is he's very pivotal in this game, man. Mike been doing his thing for a long time, and you know, he's somebody that's very pivotal in this game. But TKO TKO, like if you get in there and DJ, you all right. You on your way. Yeah, you on your way.
Yeah, that is true because it's like now I have my love for Palm Beach DJs. I have my love for Broward DJs. You know, we're going to have some sped up stuff. I have my love for Dade County DJs. Right. So, you know, big ups to all of y'all. So, Ashanti, when you said, how are you as a kid? Like, were you the type to be like, okay, we playing house, but we going to plan it outside and I have the decor, the color. Were you that type of person?
Yeah. So I always would have like, I would make sandwiches and I would have like on my back patio, I would have stuff set up. And my girlfriend, my neighbor, she passed away the year before last, Monica. She would come over and we would be back there with our little picnic. My grandma would be like, you even be making up all my sandwiches and bread and stuff now and feeding these kids in the neighborhood because we would have church. We would I would do school, like I would always have something setting up, and I love to feed people. So I normally host Thanksgiving at my house every year for my family. Anybody will, if somebody, a friend of mine said they ain't got nowhere to go, they know they can come to my house for Thanksgiving. Why y'all always have an open invite in my house and don't even play that?
She makes you play it.
No, it's okay. It's okay though. But no, I say this though. Every time we do an event together, first thing she do, you ain't yet. No.
That's because you are always hollering and screaming. But I always feed. I make sure all my vendors are fed.
No, she does.
Listen, sidebar. We worked events. We recently did proms together. We never get no plate offered from Ashanti. So I'm just saying, 2025, how much hollering and screaming I'm doing.
The food was gone.
The food,
yeah.
Prom is different. I don't eat that.
Yeah, that food was gone, man.
Yeah, from the kids, it's over 300 plus kids. There's no way you
can't get nothing.
It's a South Plantation prom that we did.
Man, that was fun.
Was it last year when we had the glow sticks it was like a cotton candy machine or something?
Was it last year?
Or was it the year before where we had the cotton candy?
It was the year before.
It was the year before. Last year, what they do? They did like a casino thing, was it?
No, we did Harlem.
It was a Harlem theme, yeah.
The year before was the Greek gods and goddesses.
Oh, yeah.
I was Davy.
That was when they had the kids got in trouble. Remember that year?
Yeah.
Book years in a row, you know what I mean? Like
Tyler.
Yeah, Mr. Tyler, shouts out to him. You know what I mean? Like listen, I love that. I love that challenge, man.
Listen.
I love that challenge.
Remember last year the dude was like, tell the DJ to tighten up. And in fact said, yeah, okay, bring them to the dance floor.
Bust their ass after that.
Non-stop.
Bust their ass.
So now for you, when you was a little kid, were you into music? Like,
yes.
What made you get into and say, hey, I want to be a DJ?
My brothers. My brothers, Mario and Ronnie. Like I said, going down there at the age of 14, you know what I mean? Just going to see them. And like, I was like, man, I was mesmerized. I was like, wow. I felt like they were famous.
Right.
Because they were doing underground radio and everything. And I'd be hearing them. I'm like, oh man, they're famous. So once I seeing that, I was like, I want to do that.
Right.
So I started, trying to do my thing at home. And then, I started a promotional company, like a street team in the early 2000s, like late 99, early 2000. And we were like the first street team in Palm Beach County. We were promoting artists, we were promoting products, and we were promoting nightclubs, back in passing out flyers. And I bumped into Raylo and Pub, Mandingo and Amazing Chico, and we just kept on bumping to each other. And then I was like, I need to get with them, because like this the damn dogs, like they hotter than fish grease in the city. So I just stuck, man, whatever y'all need, I got y'all. And then, hey man, I know how to DJ. Didn't know. And then they're like, oh yeah, all right. So then, like I just lying, sticking around, learning, seeing how they like watching Pup mic check. You know what I mean? Raylo mic check, the way he DJ, like how Mandingo was a pure technician, like. The only guy I seen like in Palm Beach was like cutting and scratching. You know what I mean? And then Chico it's Sunday. It was like he was preaching when he was DJing.
Really?
The way he knew how to mic check, he knew how to say words, and like, I mean, he make you run through a wall the way he was mic checking.
Really?
Yes, I'm dead serious. So I was sitting there watching that, and then time went by. 123 came into the city like around 2001, and I was like, man, I'm street teaming. I was like, I want to get on the radio. So how do I get on the radio? Same thing. I'm promoted for the Improv. I meet the promotions director. Her name at the time was Lori. Lori, I forgot her last name. Just rubbing elbows.
Okay.
Networking was, so then she's like, okay, why don't you come to the radio and do promotions? I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm doing promotions at the radio station. Hey man, let me get on the radio. You know how to get on the radio? First show was terrible. You know, once again, public radio and said, man, get on, you know what? They were like, hey, look, this is how you need to do it. Do it like this, do this. And I just kind of learned. They allowed me to learn and grow. You know what I mean? Forever appreciative to them, man, because I was able to learn. And when the opportunity came at the radio station, X123, I was kind of like halfway ready. I was underground radio trained, but I wasn't commercially trained. And once again, you know, like Mark McCray, you know, he, at the time, he was the program director. Like I said, he allowed me to learn and grow and get better. This, you know, this a lot of, this amazing opportunities being there. So just learning and growing and just DJing and having fun and just DJing for the city and repping for the city, you know, helping the artists grow and helping them build their brand. It was, man, it was fun. It was fun.
That's cool. See, me, I grew up, I always been entertaining people.
I love to entertain people.
Like my mom and dad, they graduated from Dillard High. And if you know about Dillard High, it's like Palm Beach Lakes. So I'm around cheerleaders. I'm always around the cheerleaders. I'm always doing stuff. When the band performing, I'm up there. I'm the only one down there dancing. Like I'm part of the band. And then, of course, I love to dance. And then I cheered. So I was always around that. And then me and my dad used to always watch Yo MTV Raps. So I used to love like Downtown, Julie Brown, Dre, and what's the name?
Ed Lover
and Dr. Dre, Fab Freddy. And I just always was like, I love watching the news now. I love watching Access Hollywood. I just love the media broadcast. So then when I started becoming the person to host the family reunions, be like, Nisha, go up there and dance. Win us some money. Huh? Okay, so Peanut Butter Jeff. She the winner. School shows, we dancing. Go ahead, Nisha. You got a little spotlight. Tater, cut it up every time. I'm showing out.
Still cutting it up.
Still is slowly cutting it up.
No. Once the motion get going, like she said, you run around. Hey, pick him up. But no, you got energy. Once it get wrong, you like is energy, and we feed off it.
Yeah. And that's big. That's big, and that goes into my next question. What was a challenging point of your career? Like what event had? Because for me, it'd be when you don't have energy with the DJ, when you and the DJ don't align and y'all don't vibe. So it's like, oh my God, how? And then it's like that energy that I do have. If I don't vibe with the DJ, you're not gonna get all of that.
Right.
You might get like, hey,
right,
let's wrap this up. I'm trying to go.
I'd say probably boundaries, making proper business boundaries, and it big on the boundaries with and setting standard for yourself.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm actually going to piggyback off of you and say boundaries is one. That's something actually I'm learning because I'm a super kind of friendly, you know, very, you know, like I try to be outgoing and make everybody feel comfortable and, you know, not try to be, but I'm professional.
Right.
Being on, you know, if the party starts at 7, I'm there at 5:30, 5:45. But it literally, I did that and NeNe energy just turned up and all of a sudden, like, they were literally bouncing around.
Literally. It was a mosh pit.
Oh my God.
Y'all was like, where NeNe at? I was in the middle. I was like, yo, I got on my J's. Y'all just better not.
Yo, had to fall.
I was like, get me out of here.
Gone. Okay, we gotta get.
Yep.
They didn't want to leave.
Out. They did not want to leave.
2024, class of 2024, they did not want to leave.
No, they were a ball, man. Shouts out to them.
Yeah, shout out to the class of 2024. I would say, so that goes into my next question. What is your most memorable event? For me, I would say, I have two. So the first one would be when I hosted Mother's Day in Georgia with Pastor Jamal Bryant at his church.
Right.
We did Mother's Day, and I met him his birthday day before mine, the 21st. He a Gemini, and he talked trash. He was like, I just want you to know I'm the realest Gemini. I said, I'm gonna let you have that because it's your church, but I'm the realest on the 22nd, May 22nd. And so that was my first one, and that was my first memorable one because like that let me know that I was versatile. Because when I had them church ladies up there dancing to I'm Every Woman.
There you go. Yeah.
Dancing like David did. I said, you made it.
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah.
And then my second one would be I love doing the proms. So shout out to Dillard High. They were my first prom. No, South was my first prom. Dillard was my second prom. So shout out to Dillard High. Just the kids, just being around the kids and them being hyped and excited that this is their last hoorah. Them kids get turned.
Tell me, man.
Like the proms, I love doing the proms. So that's the most memorable event for me.
Yeah, you good. Oh yeah, you good.
I'm going to say, so the proms have become a favorite of mine because it was something that I never thought about doing. I don't feel like I've gotten my most memorable event yet.
Mm-hmm.
I've done some memorable events, but the prom is kind of near to my heart because these are seniors, and my goal is to create an environment for them that they may have went through hell getting to that stage. So now here I am creating, like you said, that last hurrah. And when those students don't want to leave at the end of the night, that does something to me.
Yeah.
It makes me feel amazing because I was able to create not only something just beautiful,
right,
but a vibe, because I love to have a vibe at my events. Mm-hmm. So I think about the clients from the beginning. Okay, what is the goal?
You know what I mean? But I try to, hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, hey, what's up, what's going? You know, but like having those boundaries, of course, professionalism. You know, I feel like I've cleaned up my professionalism so much. You know, I'm very, very proud of that. And it's helped me grow my business because of that. But you know, just picking and choosing where I really pick and choose where I DJ. You know, all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. A lot of these places, you know, they
hard lesson.
You know, yeah, very hard lesson. You know, they want you to we want to do DJ, man. You come do karaoke. Yeah. And then you go over there, you know, you come in, you're professional. Yeah, man, you know, we know you wanted 400, but we only got 225 for you. And you're like, nah.
We'll feed you though.
I don't have the same from Wawa. I don't want your food. I want my 400. You know what I mean? And, you know, like just learning, picking and choosing, you know, like where the DJ at, you know,
right,
having those meetings with the club owners or the promoters or the restaurant owners and seeing where their heads at.
Right.
You know, are they, can I cuss?
You asking me, can you cuss?
To make sure that the club owners or promoters or restaurant owners ain't pieces of shit. You know what I mean? Because you gotta do that. You gotta, you know, are they about their business?
Right.
Because if, you know, 500 people show up or 5 people show up, you still gonna get your bread.
Right.
Now, me personally, the DJ, you know, if something like that happens, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure more people come. But at the end of the day, I did my job. You know, now if I ain't doing my job, right, then you know, hey, then we need to talk.
Absolutely.
And go from there. But a lot of, you know, just those things right there, I would say. And of course, I'm gonna piggyback off of you too. Having a host, people, look at me, okay? I'm serious, because, you know, Ashanti knows this. You know, some people, they'll be like, oh, my cousin finna host the baby shower. And I'll look at Ashanti like,
here we go.
And she, you know, she did her job, so she like, I'll be back at 10 to get the stuff. No, she did her
right,
job, and
right,
she know she knows she can leave everything like, I know he's not going to spaz out or like, he's going to be fine. He's going to do his best. But people, please, make sure your cousin or your auntie or your uncle or your sister or whoever, your bestie, make sure they know how to talk on the mic. Make sure they, like, hosting is energy, and thank God I was blessed with, like I said, being around Raylo and them, understanding, Jam Pony, listening to Jam Pony tapes, listening to, other DJs,
Right.
Kid Capri, early Khaled, even today, like someone like Nasty. I love when, I get the link with DJ Nasty from Dave, and I get the DJ around him, like the energy. Those are DJs that still can host and I mean, can host and DJ. I don't feel I know I could do that.
Right.
But when people, they book, they have a host, get somebody that is professional and knows that they have to bring the energy like yourself. You know what I mean? Like I've done so many events with you, and it's funny. We've done events where our energy is through the roof, and then there's some events that me and NeNe do together, and we pulling teeth. We are like.
Every 30
and
minutes.
And NeNe would be like, Phatts. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And she's like, hey, man, we just gonna make you do it too. And that's it, because sometimes it may not be the DJ or the host. It may just be
The people.
The people. And then you just, you surrender, you do your best, keep it professional, and move forward. But when that's that synergy, like from the host to the DJ, and then the crowd connects with that, oh my God. We about to throw tables around.
Oh.
I take it back to the South Plantation. Like,
I was about to say that.
are they gonna be watching? They are like 18 and stuff like that now. What's his name? Mr.
He might be online.
He might be online. Okay, Mr. Hankinson, I'm gonna tell you something. I listen. When I do the South Plantation, I drink me a little wine.
No, do I not always bring you somewhere?
Get to it. NeNe come, right?
So how y'all at my event? And the person that's been there working,
Right, right.
slave, does not get a cup of wine.
First of all, my thought process is you are the captain. You know what I mean? You cannot, we cannot.
This captain can handle her.
Okay, now that we know that,
Now we
we
know.
got you. We got you. Don't worry.
Red.
But that's how I be thinking, like,
And that's why your plate be missing. that works.
But when I do events, I don't eat at events.
I don't either. It has to be towards the end of the event.
Yeah.
I eat at the end because y'all see how much I be jumping up and down,
Right.
your own stuff.
And then when you eat too, man, like it might kind of subdue your energy.
Yeah, it do.
Because if they got good food and you eat, and then don't let me have a little DJ chair back there. I'll be like this.
Listen, don't let them have no devil eggs.
Gosh.
You have devil eggs.
Don't let them have ribs, mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Listen, a Haitian party.
We be eating good though. We do be eating good.
So, but yeah, with South Plantation, NeNe come with the care package, and that especially the last she came with the care package. I was like, perfect, boom. And when dude was like, man, tell the DJ tighten up, man, I said, all right.
Of their event, not just for it to be beautiful, but for it to flow, for it to make sense, and for it to be a vibe. Because people are going to talk about how good the food was, how good the music was, what the vibe was, and how beautiful it is.
Right.
But if that music and that food is poop, it doesn't matter what that room looks like.
That's right.
They don't care.
They don't care.
That's true. I would say for me, I got not like I'm picking like I haven't had my most like, but there I have a couple that's up there. I would say, man, that was special. I DJed one year through the radio station. I DJed at Sunfest.
Ooh.
Man. Coming from born and raised in Palm Beach, used to go on to Sunfest when Sunfest was nothing, and then seeing Sunfest progress from just a little festival to that year, I never forget when they had Ja Rule.
Oh, okay.
And then, a couple of years later, being on the radio, and the radio's like, hey, we have an opportunity for you to DJ at Sunfest. You want to do it? I was like, what? Yes. So I was DJing on the Smirnoff barge. At the time, they used to have barges. I don't know if they do it anymore at Sunfest. I haven't gone in a minute. But Smirnoff had a barge, and it was VIP only. You pay a certain amount, unlimited Smirnoff.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, the vibe was so real. Like people were jumping up and down to me DJing. Like the bar was going like this. The manager was like, "You have to stop it. You have to."
It was on the water.
It was on the water.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the bar was just.
That was you, DJ.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was me and spinning on the bar.
Cause that was
barge over.
I was like, but I didn't know who was DJing.
Yeah.
But I know it was a vibe.
And I got to like I said, I love to play everything.
Right.
So I was, at the time that's when EDM was like big. Rihanna, Where Have You Been? Man, I was playing all that. Then throwback hip hop. Man, I lost it. I remember like my brother and my cousins and all them being there, and like finally when I got done, like they had another DJ finished like the rest of the night. Like I went behind the bars and I kind of like teared up and cried. Yeah,
wow.
man, because that was big, like for me to just take that chance on myself and be like, yo, do it.
Right.
And I did it, and the reaction was crazy. And I would say, Ashanti's the one who brought me into like doing proms. That's something I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And she, she's like, I got this prom style picture. I'm like, oh, God. 18-year-olds, oh God. And then in my head, I'm like, no, tell her you can't do it. Tell her you can't do it. And I'm like, no, you need the money. And then went from the money, it was like, no, you gotta take this chance. If you fail, you fail, but you don't learn from it. So I said, okay. And then the first time I did it was cool. It was good. I did a good job. The second time, it was a little rocky. Some things went down, but it was a little rocky. This last one,
yeah.
But I could do more proms now.
Yeah.
But I learned from the first two. You know what I mean? Just being, doing my due diligence, give me a list of the songs that them kids like.
Right.
That was the main thing. Give me some songs that they like, and then I can kind of create a little vibe, a pockets of vibe through that. And once she gave me that, I was like, oh,
people already play that.
You got that Afrobeat? Oh, you want to hear Joanna? No, I got y'all. Boom. Oh, you want to hear Lil Jon? Yeah. Done deal. Let's go.
But you know what got me with the South Plantation kids was, I don't know if this, okay, I'm going to say it. How many of the non-black kids love them some Kodak Black?
Man.
And like not just even Kodak Black, just hip hop.
I tell you a story recently. I was DJing at Rafiki Tiki, and it was during the holiday break. Everybody's having their, like corporations are having their Christmas parties.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the first night of me doing an event there. I was doing Friday nights there, and I'm out there DJing. I had Mika was the host. So there was a group of white people like in the back. Like I'm kind of like here. There's the bars here, and then like in the back is the white people. So I'm DJing, I'm playing a little bit of everything. So then I'm like, Mika, man, go get them, and see what's. Go holler at them, bring them over here this way. Like, tell them to come hang out with us. So she did. They're like, yeah, this we're Palm Beach Gardens Fire Department, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? What y'all want to hear? So the guy he goes, man, play some loop. I'm like, what? Boom, start playing some loop. So then they start doing a little dance battle, whatever. We get them all hyped up, me and Mika. So then one of them come over, he's like, man, you play some Kodak Black? I'm like,
what you know about that?
Here, like, let's go, but it goes like, you think they don't know, but they, we, I know you guys probably heard this many times. We control the cool, man. We control the cool. Yes, exactly, exactly.
If you didn't like me yesterday and we all in the same place and the vibe and the music is there, everybody is going to be dancing.
Yep.
You forget about whatever it is that's going on.
What's your go-to hype song that like when you get ready, preparing for an event, like what is your go-to song that you be like, I'm about to design this event finna be immaculate. So what is the song that, for me, y'all already know. What is it? So first, okay, on my way to the event, I'm playing the two versions of Closer to My Dreams. So the first one with Iceberg. Iceberg.
Oh, then you playing the original?
And then I play the original.
Okay.
So that's on the way. So now when I get there, like halfway there, I gotta play some pull out the stick. So it is.
You are so 954 305, boy.
Listen, it go like this: pull out the stick, and then it's Sam Sneak freestyle. It go 1, 2, 1. Yeah, shout out to Sam Sneak. Shout out to Mika Wasted as well. But yeah, those are my like to get me. Like yeah, we about to. Those are my songs. But y'all know that. Y'all.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
So anything Brownwood Day, I'm joking. Joking for Jesus.
What you listening to?
So I really like to just like listen to gospel.
Okay. Why you made that face?
When I say this song, y'all gonna be looking at me like, okay.
Well, it's the God in me.
No. Gospel. So gospel, I like to have a moment of worship.
Right.
But like hype song.
Ah!
Let us visualize it.
I don't know. It's a song that's been with me for a long time. And I used to get out from work. My brother used to be like, man, I used to pick you up. You look, turn that thing on. You blast that music. You'd be going off in the car. So I think from there, that song just has evolved for me because whatever nerves or whatever I had before that, like,
just move
it. It doesn't even matter how I feel anymore because I'm getting ready to move it away.
Man, I'll say any Ross. Well, no, Ross and T-Pain. I'm the biggest boss. I will listen to that.
Okay.
Jeezy, Plies, Haitian music.
Okay.
I said, it just all depends on where I'm. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then I tell you, like you ever see that it's like a meme where like when DJs are on the way to their event, they play all this hype music, but me on the way home, I'll be listening like jazz.
Oh yeah, me too.
I listen to jazz, like there's like this thing called like lo-fi hip hop I listen to, and there's another I forgot the name. It's called God man, it's a new Afro beat it's a whole new Afro beat vibe from South Africa. It's like something piano. Mm-hmm. I've been listening to that for the past like month. So like that calms me down. Yeah. That calms me down. But on the way there to the event, Biggest Balls by Ross and T-Pain, I gotta get that.
That's on my get ready.
Yeah, that's me. I'm like, nah, I'm about to.
It's only like 10 songs on my get ready.
Yeah.
To host playlist. And you got, I'm a hustler on there. You do that. I am the biggest boss, and then you got Trina on there.
The move is on my workout playlist. The biggest balls on. I have a workout playlist, so I kind of just play that on the way there. So I will hear that, and I will be on 95 and be like, move. For real, I'll be like, I go.
That's what I'm listening to when I'm down the road. That is
listening to Move Bit, Get Out the Way.
Yes, on the way to when I'm going.
Where you going?
Yes, I got it.
So when does the gospel fit in? Where that
right after Ludacris is done.
Right after.
She sits in the car.
I normally do that before I leave the house. I'm gonna have that.
Okay.
But when I get in that car and I'm headed to those venues, that's what I got to hear. I've got to hear that Ludacris.
Now it makes sense why she always had a serious face.
Yeah.
So she be having damn move.
It's still a beaner.
That thing be on repeat, and we be like, Ashanti, you good? Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, I'm good. Hey, Fats, how you doing? I'm like, oh, shit. Nah, she just focused. Okay. Oh man, as a DJ, a lot of people don't. You sure?
Let me go.
You go, man.
Yeah.
No, I go. As a DJ, look at me, okay? Y'all be playing in the face too much sometimes, okay? Stop talking to me while I'm DJing.
Yeah.
Okay? I am DJing. Okay, my mind is going 100 miles an hour, and you want to talk to me about what's going on with you and your old lady. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I need you to understand when I'm DJing, I am working. You know what I mean? Like, once you see me off from behind here, let's chat. But when I'm back here DJing behind this and this laptop, I'm focused. So I can't. I mean, I mean, obviously, someone like if NeNe or Ashanti, you come to me,
No.
and what do you mean? No. I'm saying like me and you. Like, of course, you have to come and talk to me,
Right.
or NeNe has to come talk to me. But like, like there's people that are there at the party. They want to come and chat and talk and stuff like that. You got to give me my space. You got to let me work because I'm
Right.
focused. Like, I'm trying to make this the baby shower or this birthday party or this wedding. Like, I'm trying to make it out of this world. So I need all my attention and focus right here, and I need to be looking at people. So I can't really have that side conversation with you right now.
Right.
Now, if there's multiple DJs, once I'm off my set, we can chop it up, So that's yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn.
It's so many misconceptions about event professionals. I would say cost. There's levels to this.
Yeah.
So if Sally can offer you a party and she can do it but you like what I do, and Sally's only been doing it for 6 months or 3 months, you probably want to go with Sally. I mean, I've had people send me other people's quotes wanting me to price match. I feel like that's highly disrespectful.
Yes.
Family members or people, reaching out, and I pick your brain. Can you tell me can you give me a little razzle dazzle? And I had to explain to a family member recently, and she was like, you know what? That makes so much sense. When you go to Ruth Chris, do you ask them for McDonald's? Do you ask them for a Big Mac at Ruth Chris? Can you ask the waitress or waiter at Ruth Chris for McDonald's? Can you? You can't, because it's not there. And when you go to McDonald's, you can't get Ruth Chris. So it's levels to it. And the biggest misconception is pricing and people feeling like things are overpriced and this, that, and the other. It's the same thing with buying a Mercedes versus a Toyota. It's levels to it. Get what is on your level and leave it at that. So if you see something that I present and that is what you want, it is a cost to be the boss, okay? So you need to.
It's levels. I love that.
It's no shade, really is no shade.
No.
I used to be really offended in the beginning, and then I just realized that some people just don't have to have access to it. So just like you said, picking and choosing who you want to be bothered, I don't want to say bothered, but what clients you want to serve.
Right.
So if you hear certain venues, that's not a venue that I want to serve, right, because the type of clients that I'm trying to attract are not there. I'm gonna stick with its levels to it.
Love that.
That was really good.
I like that.
I like that.
That list be running in my head.
I see. So give me an example of like how a normal day of planning would look.
On the event day or before?
So give me before and then the day of, just a breakdown on how that looks before.
It's so many aspects to planning. Weddings are a lot more intense than parties, and it just depends on what kind of party we're doing. It is a lot of phone calls. It's a lot of research. It is a lot of things that are taking place that the client doesn't even understand that has to happen before the event takes place. Weddings, a wedding is so many different elements that have to happen before we even get to wedding day. So when I have people waiting to the last minute to do a wedding and they're wondering why the fees are the way that they are, it is because you are literally taking, it takes a lot of time. There's so many details to it. So You know, my passion is weddings. I do love weddings. I'm a hopeless romantic. I am not going to say I'm a hopeless romantic. I am a romantic that has a lot of hope in love.
Oh,
that's what I'm going to say.
Drop the mic.
Because the words that come out of your mouth are powerful.
Say it again.
The words that come out of your mouth are powerful. So I'm going into this year and moving forward, speaking positive, even when it don't look so positive.
Oh,
okay.
She's slighting the word.
I'm aligned with that 100%. I like that.
I like that.
And that's how we move forward with the words that come out of our mouth. Everything that we've talked about today, how we wanted to get there, where we wanted to go, is because of the words we put out there.
Yep.
That's true.
That's true.
Is so true.
100%.
What about you, Phatts? So what does a day look like planning for an event before and then like the day of?
I'm up. Actually, it's probably if that event, let's say, is on a Saturday, I'm planning throughout the week.
Right.
I'm meeting, I'm calling or texting the client. Making sure we're taking care of.
Text me.
Yes, I am. Yes, because I don't know. I might.
Fats. This fast. Can you send me the address? I sent the email to all the vendors with the address, the time.
I don't know. You get no email.
He gets a timeline. Most of my vendors, I send a timeline. You're a little bit different. I haven't sent you a timeline, but I send him timelines. Yeah. I send all my vendors a timeline. And this man, I said, when I see his name, this man finna ask me, I'm about to call you up. This man finna ask, what's the address? Okay.
I'll be like, Ashanti, what's that? Phatts, I sent you an email. For real? Okay, hold on. And I'm like, okay. Is this, no, she does her due diligence. Is it sometimes, I got so much going on. Yeah. I just know I can communicate with her real quick and get it done. But yeah, usually I'm communicating with, Ashanti, the planner, or the client, making sure everything is, on the up and up. If it's like, per se, let's say a wedding or a baby shower, making sure I have all the music throughout the week. I'm downloading the music. Mm-hmm. And then when it's getting closer, like let's say the event's on a Saturday, I'll start preparing my, the clothes, making sure, all that's ironed and fresh. Probably like a day or two before, I'm packing my equipment, going through my checklist, making sure I have the proper speakers, microphones, the wiring. I might even, while I'm doing that, calling her, hey, what's the color scheme?
Right.
So I can match my stuff to that.
Right.
Or I match my clothing similar to that. You know what I mean? Like, well, it's all black. Okay, let me make sure I wear all black. Mm-hmm. Let me make sure all the equipment is, the speakers, the scrims are all black. Right. Making sure, those are little details that just make you just, look better to the client and to the planner, because it's like, damn, he, you may not think they're looking at that, but like, damn, he took the time out to,
look at it all. Yeah. I'm looking at how you come dressed,
right.
And I'm gonna tell you this. This is funny. If you come to somebody's event, you should not have an odor. You should not have a body odor. You should be up on your hygiene. That is not cute to come to somebody's event and you're not dressed properly. One, you late, you not dressed properly, and you got body odor. I got a problem with you. I got a problem with anybody with body anyway, because I'm too like. That irritates me like this. Oh, and I be with a straight face looking at you like, really?
Gotta make sure you smell good, you look good, you gonna play good,
Because I feel like this. You're your walking billboard, and you never know who's gonna be at that event. So that one time could be like that one time where you ain't looking good. Might be that time where you get an executive or you get a high-paying client, and they be like, I wanted him as a DJ. I wanted her as the coordinator, but she wasn't. And that's big with me. So, like, what is the biggest misconception people have for as a planner and as a DJ?
You go first.
Slaps to the people.
It is.
Ain't no bargain. You ain't get no. Listen, you can't go to Ruth Chris and say, can y'all price match this with Wawa? No.
Shout out to Wawa. You know,
I like Wawa.
I love Wawa, baby.
Wawa.
It is not. It is the other way around. It is a restaurant that happens to have a gas station.
That's real.
What you just said was very poetic.
That's what it is.
I changed the game.
They did. Now, if they bring a Buc-ee's down here,
I know there's gonna be one in Port St. Lucie.
I'll drive. It's fine. I love they brisket, even though I eat meat once a month.
Right.
But they brisket. I just love Buc-ee's.
I gotta try it.
I just love Buc-ee's.
I gotta try it.
Period.
Buc-ee's is a must.
So how do y'all stay up on new trends, new things that's going on? Like, how do you stay current?
Social media and conferences. I have a mentor. So I think that's the biggest thing. Our industry is always changing. So definitely heavy social media. Conferences, they teach you experiences that you want to give a client, as well as techniques and all of that. It's a culmination of things.
Yeah, I social media just like y'all. Social media, and then y'all know I work with kids, the young kids.
The young kids.
They let me know.
Good.
You gotta put your phone like this. You gotta use
That's
this.
good.
And I tell them, I ask them for like what music is good. I be on there trying to make TikToks with them, and then I tell them delete it. But they be trying to have me do TikToks. I'm like,
But that's good though. That's a great
Yeah.
way to pick their brain. Don't look at them as like, oh, y'all don't know anything. They know a lot.
I tell
They
them,
know a lot.
like the phone stuff. They teach me everything.
Yes.
They
Yes.
teach me everything. So that's how I stay current with the new latest trends. So what advice would y'all give somebody that want to go into y'all field?
Organization and boundaries.
You big on that boundaries thing.
Because I have none.
So you didn't have
I
none.
didn't have any.
With me, definitely I'm on social media heavy. Just in a normal day, I'm always listening to music. I always stumble onto this, or there might be a song on a video on TikTok. I'm like, yo, that's on fire. Hold on,
Right,
let me, and
right.
I'll Shazam it, check it out. Go on Spotify, and then they got a whole radio station, and I'm like, oh man, this. And you know what too? I love I like hanging around, not, like hanging around, but always love conversating with the younger DJs, you know what I mean? And going to, like, someone who's, a younger DJ, like, that I really like is TJT.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
He is fire, you know what I mean? He's technical too. I was DJing a birthday party, and I was having an issue with my board. And then, like, right away, he told me, said, this is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you may want to get another board. This is how much it's going to cost so you can get this type of board. And I was like, man, I like that, man. Like, other DJs are like, oh,
I don't know what's wrong with it.
or they be like, oh, you got old equipment. Oh, come on now, fat. But, like, he was trying to, like, he had knowledge and he was trying to help me.
Mhm.
But he's always on the up and up, what's new, what's going on.
Right.
And like I say, overall, he's just a fire-ass DJ. Yeah, there's plenty of younger DJs. One that I feel like I just enjoy his energy, Fabo. I don't know if you ever worked with Fabo before. He does Empire. His energy, the way he is, and his energy and his love for music.
Mhm.
I just like hanging around young DJs. I don't know if you ever worked with B Wavy.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's great. Sonel, my boy Sonel. Yeah, you know what I mean? So nice.
He on the next podcast.
Yeah, so he I just like being around. Like I said, I'm 44, so I mean, I'm 3 of the, I think maybe Sonel maybe, or he might be a little bit.
I think.
Yes, but like I just overall, like, I love hanging around younger DJs, but I love hanging around DJs, period, because like they're just I don't know about other DJs, but I feel like I get genuine love and support from other DJs.
Mhm.
So they always put me on the stuff. I'm like, man, you don't know about this. You know about this new laptop or this new board. Or, man, this.
And that's how it should be.
Yes. I guess, just because from my energy, like, because I feel like like with TJT, I mean, when he was first started, and this is when I was in the strip club. And I remember him, we had a conversation. He asked me, man, how can you do this? Like, And I broke it down to him. This is how you do the strip club. And I remember he came up to the strip club, and now he's like his own entity, his own business.
Yeah.
Someone like Fable. I mean, Fable's another DJ. You know what I mean? I want to DJ. This, that, man, Fable, this how you do. And now Fable's one of the hottest DJs in the city. There's a lot of other DJs that, they're hot, but they may need some guidance. And I sit there and I rap with them. I talk to them. Mm-hmm. And like, there's other DJs too that are older than me or that are there that I will put them on game. Like, for instance, like, Timo. I don't know if you guys Timo. Like, I remember, me and Timo did Bamboo for years together. Mm-hmm. And I tell Timo, you need to do this karaoke thing. He's like, Timo, dog, the check is real.
Right.
And when he started doing it, he was like, I was like, oh man, you gotta expand that brand because it ain't gotta be the normal karaoke, you know what I mean? Make it your karaoke.
Right.
Make it Timo's karaoke. We gonna vibe, we gonna drink, we gonna eat some chicken wings. That's how I do that period. It's not the normal karaoke. It's a party in there. You know what I mean? Like, we finna party. All right, come on, y'all four, come sing. Get it right, because I done got the vibe up here.
Right.
Don't bring it down.
Right. Don't miss.
But if they do, it's okay. I'm watching. I'm like, okay, flies ready. Because I gotta bring it back. Y'all done killed me with the 13-minute song. But you know what I mean? Like making your own. So like just me being around other DJs, listening to music, just staying on social media, that's what keeps me on the up and up.
So when you don't have any, you gonna learn to get some.
Oh yeah, I'm learning it. I have learned it.
Yeah, you get some. So that's why I said boundaries is just gonna keep coming up, because that's just where I'm at right now. Establishing boundaries, not just professional, personal as well. When you don't have any boundaries and you don't put systems in place, that's a big thing. So that's why I said organization, boundaries, and just making sure that you focus on your craft. It's a lot of people that start in, they doing this, they doing that. You got to find your thing. I thought I wanted to do balloons. Them balloons get to pop, and I just be like, I can't. So,
nice.
Balloons. You gotta figure out what your niche is.
Right.
You can do many things, but find out what you are good at and dig into it.
Right.
So just know what you can do. Sometimes you can't do all of that. You can just do what you can do.
I would say don't be afraid to fail. Failure is nothing but a lesson from God. Mm-hmm. That's it. I failed at many things. I've been successful at many things. And in the past, I was scared to fail. I'd probably say the last 5 years of my life, I've said, I'm not going to be scared no more. And, doing a prom, doing certain events, doing this type of event, doing that type of event, just saying yes.
You and I both did the prom scared.
Yep.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
We all did the prom
We
scared.
all did.
Yeah.
It was the casino.
That was the first one. And shout out to your little ones, to your daughters, man.
Oh my God.
No, they're my dogs for real. Like,
just be working.
No, listen, they be working, but then you know what they do? They were up there with me. Like at the time, I was so scared. If y'all, I hope y'all see this. I rock with y'all 150, man. Like, nah, man. They didn't have to. They could have been in the corner and they could be like, man, he suck.
Yeah.
Young
people.
Yeah, but they were younger. But they were old. They were in my ear like, they play this.
Yeah, they were their age. They
were exactly their age. Yeah.
Because that was right after COVID.
Yeah. And they were right there, like this in my ear, and I was like, "You sure?" They're like, "Man, we telling you play this, man. It's gonna work." And they were not lying; they were hitting every time. And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you! I love y'all. I love y'all. I'll never forget that first one."
Yeah, shout out to my girls.
Yes.
They're amazing. They come in and they're gonna help. They're gonna help any and everybody on the big day. It's like teamwork. They not just, they ride for their mama real hard.
And they're very, very, very
big shout out to them. I never told them that, but I appreciate that. I'll be like, all right, this is my people now. They about 35, 40. I got this one. But when it was that prom, I was like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank
Like, but the prom for me, I was just like, the first one, I was just like, Lord.
Yeah.
I hope I could rock with these kids, cause like,
oh man,
it's hard.
Got on top of the thing, and the dude was rapping.
Listen,
and they were throwing money.
I was like, I love this. Listen, I had kicked off them heels. I was like, I put on these.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Knock yourself right into some COVID after that prom too.
I did. Because I was sick.
We was in the booth because we did not want to get COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? That's crazy because my birthday, I was sick.
Yep.
That's what. Yeah. And y'all was like, you gonna get COVID. I was like, I don't care. I don't care.
But yeah, I would just say, man, just don't have no fear. Definitely ask questions. If you want to become a DJ, you know, you can always reach out to me. Like anybody that's watching this or sees this, if they would like to, you know, they want to figure out, you know, how to start being, you know, to become a DJ, you can reach out to me. If you want to be a coordinator, planner, and, you know, everything that Ashanti, like, first of all, I'm going to tell you, Ashanti, she's amazing. She makes everything easy as a DJ. Like, you're good. So, you know, I appreciate you for that because, you know, there's some coordinators and planners, you know what I mean? Like, I'd probably say there's you and then there's another one. I don't know if you may or may not know. Her name's Melissa Brown. She's out of maybe like the Miami Fort Lauderdale area. Okay. She's actually the first one that I started doing. She actually was the first person I started doing weddings with and events and stuff like that. And then I got with, you know, Ashanti, and, you know, we've been rocking ever since. Like, every time I know I'm doing an event with you, I know everything is cool, comfortable. I ain't got to worry about nothing. And I appreciate that, man. And with you, I love working with you because when you have a good host, a great host, all you got to do is focus on the music. And I love that. Did you see it with the prom or, you know, I think the last thing we did was Doug's baby shower.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And literally, I didn't say nothing on the mic. Like, you had to tell me, hey, Phatts. I'm like, there's something fun with the mic. Like, what?
No.
You know, but I like
was
that.
Watching the damn game.
Us too. It was a Dolphin game, you know. I was watching the Dolphin game, you know. But no, I like when a host, you know, like I said, yourself, someone that I work with every Thursday, Amika Wasted, where a great host, a DJ ain't gotta say nothing.
Right. You just
you just chill, you play the music, and then you be like, damn, hold on, I gotta get on the mic. I gotta let them know I'm here. Hey! DJ Dady Phatts. I go, okay, back to the music. 8 songs ready. And then even like when you have a great host, I feel like it speeds up the way I play the music. Right. You know, because I'm like, man, all of a sudden it goes from 4 songs into my head to now I got 10, 12 in the back of my head. Like, because I'm just thinking because I'm just going through my laptop and looking and watching the crowd. Right. And then I'm feeding off of your energy. So I appreciate you too, man. Like you, like I said, Mika, and I'll also say, you know, Nate Simone, you guys, I'll be honest with you, man, I don't know too many, I mean, correct me but I don't know too many female hosts around here in the cities. Yo, we got Kitty too. Kitty. Yeah, we got to give Kitty, yeah. So I'm going to give you 4, I'm going to give y'all flowers, man, because I feel like you guys are doing y'all thing in a male-dominated, you know, industry, and just in Palm Beach County, there's not too many female hosts, and I would say you 4, and you know, you guys are really doing your thing. So, ladies, you want to be a host? You need to reach out to those 4 ladies right there. They'll show you how to do it.
I charge for my services, so
all of them charge for this.
All of them charge. All of them. You gotta, you know, gotta pay to get this.
Right. So what's next for the business? What's currently going on with y'all business? What's the next thing y'all working on? Next event?
Next current?
You probably got an event tomorrow.
Yes, I'm working on a wedding.
Locally, out of town?
It is local.
Because I saw you caught the bright line somewhere.
That's later this year.
Okay.
That I went to Orlando. That's gonna be a pretty epic wedding. I do have a wedding coming up March. I got quite a few different things coming up, like they back to back. But
okay. Book blessed and busy. Okay.
We're thankful. We opening some different doors this year.
Elevation.
Yeah, opening some different doors this year. I'm excited about it.
Good. With me, you guys are, seeing it. This is my podcasting studio. I've had this for about 3 years now. I'm just continuously pushing this. It's for the city. It's for, people like yourselves, like you, even for you, like Ashanti, to come and to create content and to get your information out there, to the people. So I have this. Like I said, in about 3 weeks, I'll be turning 45. And yeah, and I feel like I'm not gonna stop DJing. I'm setting myself up. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, and she was like, "What you see yourself doing in 5 years?" And I told her, first thing is ownership. I'm in that mode right now.
Right.
I'm definitely in that mode of ownership. So I'm doing things financially to set myself up to do those things. But I don't see myself stopping the DJ. I love it too much.
Right.
I love it. I love playing music. I love entertaining people. It's fun, over the holiday season, me and Mika got Christmas cards and money from, patrons from the restaurant saying, thank you, we love you, we love what you do.
Right.
You don't understand how that makes me feel. To everybody that's ever done that, that's came up to me or Mika or to any of us and said, thank you, we love what you do, we appreciate what you do, you did an amazing job. You don't know how much that makes, I'm gonna say for me, that means the world to me.
It does.
It means the world to me because I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears out here. I'm nervous as hell. You know what I mean? I'm about to poop bricks because I want to make sure. I just want to make sure the event's going well, and I'm second guessing myself.
Right.
I'm looking at Ashanti. She may look mad. Oh, she mad at me. I don't know what I did, but she mad. NeNe not talking to me because I'm telling you, that's what be going through my NeNe not talking to me. What I do to NeNe? I don't know. Why she not? It just, I have a lot going in my head, and I'm second guessing myself. And then at the end of the night, we talk about plantation, and like I said, during the holidays, man, them coming to me, giving me Christmas card with money and telling me how they love me and how they love what we do. Like countless amount of times, customers that period to say, I came from Alabama. You guys were amazing.
Right.
It's me and Mika, just a DJ and Mika, who's a bartender / host, just doing our best to make sure we cater to the people that are there.
Right.
And it's amazing for people to come up and tell you, man, that was, we from here, and that y'all do an amazing job.
Right.
So I love that. Thank y'all, everybody who's ever came up to me and said that. I really do truly appreciate that.
So now give me one word that you would want people to remember you by. Go fast, because Shanti gonna do it.
One word?
One word. One adjective that you want to be remembered by.
Damn. Go ahead.
Visionary.
Damn, that was good.
So where she got that damn answer from?
I like that.
But you know what? I had already written that, so I don't know where that is already on my website. I've been wrote that word.
God, I want to use that. I can't though, man. That's good. Cause I feel like I'm a visionary too. I've done so many things. I'm using it. Visionary. That's me too. The only reason why I say that is because the way my career has been lined up, I'll break it down. Like one of the first people ever born and raised in Palm Beach County to be on a radio station, a commercial radio station. You know what I mean? After that, I go to a strip club named Mirage. Flip that, we turn into, it's a strip club / nightclub. To this day, this club's been closed probably 10 plus years. People still talk about this club. Before KOD, it was Mirage. I was there. Shout out to Baby Low.
They had the hunch punch and the chicken one.
There you go. So you know what I mean? Everything that everywhere I've gone to DJ or done something, it's like I was kind of like the first. When I was on the radio, I was doing a program on Sunday called Local Love, highlighting independent artists from the city.
Yeah, I remember that.
That show got so big, and the artists were getting so big off that show. Like I don't think it's happened since. Independent artists from the city was getting paid shows in Palm Beach. Paid shows. They were paying the independent artists in Palm Beach to go to their nightclub and perform. I had something to do with that.
That's big.
And even to this day, shout out to Darren Cummins, he gave me the opportunity to go to Pier 8. You take a seafood restaurant and make their Thursday night one of the hottest nights in the city.
That's what's up.
So everything I'm doing is like visionary. It has that visionary risk taking, and it has purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta use that. I gotta use that because I'm telling you, every time I do something, it ain't little.
And I'm willing to share it.
So much. I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
I said we help each other. For me, my word would be determined. And I say determined because I started this podcast by myself. I created the logo. I make all my marketing stuff. So it's really just me. And for some reason, I like the word no. Because that be, you turn on and you crank up that beat.